welcome to the NJ Realty Pros weekly update. Go with the pros. In this segment, we'll be talking. I have a buyer that's asking several questions, and hopefully, I can give you some serious answers as to what those questions are. So, without further ado,
Hey guys, this is Mike Stetson with New Jersey Realty Pros. I'll be acting as the buyer on the other side of the camera, so this is just a little way to kind of create some fun discussion between Alan and myself. So the first question I have is, how does my offer stand out among the rest?
okay, well, offers are obviously going to vary. Now, what you want to do is obviously have a pre-qualification with your mortgage person. Doesn't have to be anyone specific, but you definitely want to get pre-qualified with either a bank and or a mortgage company. There's hundreds of them out there. They all have different services. Some provide, other things, if you will. When I say other things, meaning, maybe they'll waive the appraisal fee, or maybe they don't have an origination fee. Those are fees that you pay as a buyer. So to make your offer stand out, you want to have that in place. Okay. The next thing you want to do is talk to your agent about, okay, are there other multiple offers on the property? Okay. If there's not, although in this market, the market's really strong. So homes that are priced right and that are updated are going real quick. So things that you can make your offer stand out is maybe put a bigger deposit down, and forego what they call a seller's concession. And then again, in another episode, I'll talk to you more about what a seller's concession is and how that affects the net to the seller, if you will. But so things like that, if you put more money down, maybe you're flexible on a closing date. That offer can stand out more than somebody that's has to say, well, we need to close by the middle of next month, which is in this case the middle of April, right? You're only talking about 2 weeks away, where the seller may say, hey, you know what, I need to close at the end of June because they have kids in school. So that's another way you can make your offer stand out. You can also, if you want to, and I don't necessarily recommend this, but you could also say, hey, you know what, I'm willing to waive my home inspection. That's huge when it comes to that. Now, if a home needs work and when you're viewing the property to begin with, before you make an offer, you're going to take that into consideration in terms of your offer, just in general. So you may not want to waive your home inspection, right? But again, in this tight market, I have had clients that waive their home inspection because what it does is it signals to the seller, hey, you know what, these people just want to buy the house. They'll deal with the other ins and outs. And again, depending on the financing, you're going to have certain things done to it anyway. Keep in mind, the seller has to provide the C of O, which is a certificate of occupancy, which allows the buyer to, if there's issues that come up with the quote-unquote FHA appraisal, the homeowner is going to have to fix those items regardless of whether you had a home inspection or not. So those are some of the things to make your home, or I should say your offer, stand out compared to other offers.
Okay. Thanks for answering questions. This was really informative for me.
Great.
And I'll be back. I definitely have more questions. So.
All right, and we're looking forward to the next week's weekly update with NJ Realty Pros. And don't forget, go with the pros.
Go with the pros. Thanks, Alan.
You're welcome.